Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of the Countdown to Mega Man 11 Part 4. Mega Man 1 down. Next up is Mega Man 2, released in 1989. 3 years later after Mega Man, after the success of Mega Man, after selling so many freaking copies, it's a little bit strange of how I honestly find it a little bit strange that that the original Mega Man sold that many copies, that basically made it so damn popular. What was it that made the original Mega Man so popular, despite its difficulty and its issues? I guess we'll never understand, because because Mega Man 2 definitely is the game that that practically started the whole series in a new era of gaming. Like, evolved the generation completely. Because Mega Man 2 is by far one of the, probably, okay, if not the most popular title in the entire franchise, according to many, many, many fans. But in my opinion, it's overrated because, well, a little bit. It just gets praised way too much about literally everything, from music to stage design to, I don't know, practically everything about it. I'm guessing the Robot Masters are the most memorable. The music is the most recognized, especially when it comes to the selection of music in the medleys in Super Smash Bros. 4 and the Wily Castle. But, you know, in my opinion, it's overrated, but it's still a very great game that that is highly recommended to begin playing the series. So anyway, let's begin. It starts off with a story. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man. Do I really have to wait for this long? To stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. And this is a pretty good way to start a game, where it just begins at the bottom of a skyscraper, and the music just escalates, literally escalates until it shows the hero just standing on top of a skyscraper until the title screen appears and the fast-paced intro music starts playing. It's like, is it gonna be a good game? You bet it is. Wait, am I actually going to just sit in the title screen just by singing along to the intro music? No. Though, if there's one thing that I want to do, should I do normal mode or difficult mode? Normal mode to make things easier, or difficult mode to make things harder? Let's do difficult. Why not? Why the fuck not? Let's go. How difficult can difficult mode be? And apparently, in the original copy of Mega Man 2 in Japan, difficult was the permanent standard of, okay. In Japan, there was no normal mode. It was permanently in difficult mode. I don't know why. And apparently, Mega Man 2 is apparently so difficult for them that they just decided to write a song about this Robot Master right here, because they can't defeat him, because no matter how many times I try, he always kills me again, he always blows me away, because, well, he's almost impossible to defeat without taking a hit. But would I really go after him first? No. I can defeat him, even though I can't really defeat Cutman all that much easily, but a lot of people just like to go after Metal Man first, because he's the easiest of the bunch. But no. What I always do when I play Mega Man 2, I always go after Crash Man first. Because a lot of people just don't realize this. He is absolutely pathetic. If you know what you're doing, okay? if you know how to defeat Crashman easily without using his weakness, then you're golden, because it actually is possible to defeat Crashman without his weakness. And it's actually pretty fun. Also, this music in Crashman stage is probably one of the catchiest tunes in the entire series. It's simple, it's basic, it's really catchy, and just, man, it's really good. And these Metoirs just make another appearance in the from Gusman stage, and are apparently more faster and have more frame data. And every time you approach them, they just attack really freaking quickly. So trying to kill these things without getting hit is pretty damn hard because they pop out really freaking quickly. Yeah, they're actually really freaking fast now. And there we go. That takes care of that problem. But if there's one thing I don't really like about Crashman stage, it's the elevator segments. And I got pushed off. Shit. I don't really have all that much of. I don't have that much of a problem. I don't have that much of a problem going after Crashman that much because, well, it's an easy stage, basic, a little bit short, and you know, it's fun. And MegaMan 2 just still doesn't really have all that much appeal going on in the background or, you know, visuals and all that. Ah, man. This is going to take a while. Don't do anything like that. Also, since this is difficult mode, enemies take more longer to kill. Also, how in the hell do I avoid this thing? It's really hard to avoid those. Crap. It's really hard to avoid those enemies because every time when you shoot them in the head, they just like to throw their parts at you, and their hitboxes are a little bit big and are nearly impossible to avoid. And this Met is a dick. Combine it with the freaking a lot of frame data every time you approach it, and guarding the ladder above a bottomless pit. Well, it's really annoying. Though I don't know if I'm going to survive this climb right here because it's literally impossible to go after Crashman without taking a single hit using the Mega Buster only. You have to use the Leaf Shield. Also, I know exactly where I'm going because, well, I've played this game a million times. Just a bunch of PPs and, you know, a bird PP and just dropping an egg on me and to make its young like attack me. Prop tops. Infinitely responds and it's the perfect opportunity to completely fill my energy or weapons. But the thing is that every time when you're they just like to immediately jump towards where you are, no matter how far away you're from them. Do I have what it takes to go after Crashman with only 2 pixels of HP left? I think I can do it. Let's do this. As long as I don't mess up. Also, this is just a pointless trick that you can do. Yeah, it's pretty damn pathetic. Crashman will not do anything until you shoot. So now's the perfect time to imitate him. I'm gonna get, okay, never mind. I'm gonna get you. I don't want to touch him. I don't want to end up killing myself just for fucking around with his animation. Everybody do the Crashman. Okay, never mind. I'm done. It's really funny. I have no idea what the hell Capcom was thinking when they decided to just to program Crashman's AI like this. It's hilarious. Anyway, battle begin. Whoa, that was close. Shit! Ah, damn it, I was so close. Well, that's alright. Oh, that was a weird sound that happened there. So yeah, Crash Man, even though that he can be a little bit tough if you don't know what you're doing. If you do know what you're doing, you can take care of him fairly quickly, because Crash Man is only allowed to have one crash bomb on at a time, and while it's detonating, he can't do anything. So you can just pulverize him, jump and shoot at the same time, or just jump and then shoot while that crash bomb is still exploding, and you can just take care of him pretty damn easily. I have no idea how that lemon did not hit him. And there we go. Crash Man has, well, crashed. And his weapon, even though that it is basically required to beat the game, it's not really all that useful. And I just do not like the weapon get the weapon get menu, because the text takes way too damn long to finish, and combine that by getting the item 1, 2, and 3, and Dr. Light just talking as slow as molasses in January. It's like, message from Dr. Light. Item 1 completed. Get your weapons ready. 1. Get equipped with. You get the idea. It's really slow and tedious. Anyway, Crash Man's down. Now all that's left is the rest of the 7. Who should I go after next? Crash Man? Okay, definitely not Quick Man. Quick Man is like the only robot master in this game where I just cannot figure out his pattern. Stage is fun, but I just can't figure it out. Let's see here. You know, screw it. Let's just go after Metal Man next. Also, as you can see of me just turning the stars into birds, just press and hold the A button right when you're selecting the stage. I don't know why, but hearing the in Metal Man's music in the virtual console makes it sound a million times better. And here come the moles, the infinitely respawning moles. Luckily, in the other Mega Man games, you can actually pinpoint of where they are underground. Oh wait, you can't. They only do that in the fan games. But it's still it's still annoying. It's still annoying to deal with these things because they're everywhere. On the conveyor belts, on the walls, on the ceiling. Thankfully, there's none over here. Also, the stage is really fun because of the conveyor belts. Who can blame me? Just gotta keep on jumping to go further. No, I don't wanna. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was just gonna get pushed back. You know, if I had the air shooter, I can just show you this weird trick that you can do when you fight these enemies. I have no idea what they are, but I guess they're just some kind of gestures on some kind of gestures on giant dimes. I call them dimes because it looks like those whatever Mr. Krabs calls it in that one SpongeBob episode. This is a dime? Call that a dime? Looks like a freaking gear. I actually avoided that attack. Maybe that's a solution. Wait for it. Aha! Just gotta go in front and avoid it. Perfect. Oh great, now what? Hey, I avoided it again, yay! I'm gonna go take care of that trash thing. I forgot what these things are called, but they're really cute. Sproingoings? Oh wait, no, that's Super Paper Mario. What am I thinking? They're still cute. I'm gonna get you. Nope. Come here. Come here. And there we go. Metal Man stage is done, and now that's left is to go after Metal Man. Can't take that long either, because well, all I have to do is just stand on the conveyor and just watch him do his thing. The higher he jumps, the more metal blades he throws, and he occasionally reverses the belt. Though it's kind of hard to hit him because he jumps so high. And since it's a difficult mode, it's going to take a while. It's a fun fight, but it can be a little bit annoying. Metal Man, definitely one of the most popular Robot Masters ever due to design, weapon, and stage, and practically everything about him. I don't blame him. He's cool. I wouldn't really call him overrated. I just agree. I agree. Metal Man's awesome. Metal Man is awesome. Though the metal blade is insanely fucking broken in this game that it just completely rapes the entire rapes every boss and every segment in this game. It's ridiculous. I'm guessing they finally nerfed it in MegaMan Maker. Let's call it Mega Maker. I don't understand the copyright. I don't understand the trademark issue. Gotta. Uh-oh. Die! Die! Got him. Whoop. Yay! I gave Metal Man a scratch. And here we go. The Metal Blade! AKA Mega Man's neutral special. Can be thrown in 8 directions, has a fuck ton of weapon energy, and can kill Metal Man. He's actually weak against his own weapon. Flash Man, and Bubbleman, and Woodman. Usually, Flash Man's weak against the Crash Bomb, Metal Man is weak against the Quick Boomerang, Woodman is weak against the Atomic Fire, and, well, you know, that's Bubbleman's weakness. Now, okay, next up, I'm going after Bubbleman. And honestly, Bubbleman is my favorite Robot Master in the entire game because, well, hardly anyone, like, praises him for what he is, and, well, just listen to this music. This is my favorite track in the entire game as well because it's out of place, it's obscure, and it just basically describes of what Bubbleman really is to players, and I guess Capcom just made it like that because, well, it's made to be sad, it's made to be atmospheric, and compared to every other Robot Master in the game, it's made to be exciting, epic, and memorable. But every time I listen to this, I can always imagine it like being the most forgotten. But because, let's be honest here, nobody ever cares about Bubbleman, and it just saddens me. I mean, he's a cool Robot Master. Don't get me... He's a very cool Robot Master. He's unique. He has potential. I mean, he actually had potential in Mega Man 3, but, you know... Plus, people just underestimate him. They really do. Even if his fight is pathetically easy, I actually do not like fighting Bubbleman with his weakness because, well, that just takes away all the fun and enjoyment, and people just make fun of him for that. And I have no idea how in the hell I don't even know what these things' weaknesses are, but they're definitely not weak against the Metal Blade. Anyway, not gonna use the Metal Blade. Also, there's one big issue that I have in Mega Man 2. How many times? How many fucking times has anyone accidentally used an energy tank while they were trying to select their weapon? That is just so annoying. Like, every time when I have, like, I don't know, 4 or 3 energy tanks, even if you're completely filled in energy, and if you accidentally like select this, even if you're full in energy, you can waste it. You can actually waste it. That's so annoying. And to speed things up in Bubbleman stage, there is actually this insanely fun and useful trick that can skip the entire spiked segment. First, don't do that. 1, 2, 3. Hold still. And there we go. To skip this entire segment, you just have to pause and unpause the game, just fall off, fall down to the right, and keep on pausing and unpausing the game because pausing and unpausing the game completely resets Mega Man's falling speed. Use that to your advantage and do this trick. Woo! That never gets old. I love doing that trick so much. Though there's other tricks that you can do in Mega Man 2, but I just cannot figure it out. Like you can actually do the same in the underground section of Dr. Wily's lair, but that one's a little bit more trickier to do because it requires item 1 to go through. And I kind of find this pathetic. The frog enemies are more useless in underwater than they are in... How in the hell could they actually mess up the fact that these frogs are... The frogs' movement are more worse underwater than they are in the surface? How can they mess that up? Probably because there's a low ceiling. That's probably the main issue. Now there's falling side steppers. Falling from the waterfall. Where are they coming from? So weird. Just gotta be careful though. Some of them can spawn over here. And here we go. We're going to face Bubbleman. I am not using his weakness. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in the entire freaking universe in the Mega Man community that ever faces Bubbleman with his weakness, without his weakness, because, well, he's actually quite challenging with the Buster only, because every time when you're in his line of sight, he'll fire at you. And avoiding his bubble leads is kind of hard to do as well. And avoiding damage is hard to do. It's hard to do also. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Uh oh! I'm gonna get cornered. No! Stop! Stop firing at me! Come on, dude. Work with me here, Bubbleman. I want to be your friend. Why do you want to kill me? I will destroy you. I'll prove them wrong. Well, I like your sense of encouragement. I fight strong. I swim fast. I'll live on. You won't last. I'll destroy you. I'll prove them wrong. This is my redemption song. The Megas, Promise of Redemption. Seriously, that band is kick-ass with everything they do. The lyrics they make with for each roll-up master, for every for every soundtrack, just describing Mega Man's inner self, or just describing anything in general. Megas just does it perfectly. Just does it perfectly. Even though their rock versions of their Mega Man 2 covers are a little bit bland and eh. I kind of prefer the acoustic version because it's more calm and relaxing. Of course, my favorite in the bunch is would have to be I think my favorite one my favorite song in the acoustic version of the Megas would have to be The Quick and the Blue, because it's pretty damn jazzy. But anyway, before I even continue rambling on again of my favorite band, and just talking about this game in general, of how broken it is, and how well and how far I've gotten so far. I'm going to end this episode right now because defeating 3 Robot Masters is enough. So that is the first episode of Mega Man 2 and the Mega Man 11 Countdown series, and I will see you later. Hope you enjoyed. This is GBA049 signing out, going offline. See you next mission, Mega Man for life. Stop hating Bubbleman. Please.